In this video, I'm going to be discussing Johnny Storm, aka the Human Torch, and all of his leaked abilities that will be coming to Marvel Rivals at some point soon next year. So guys, if you're new to the channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, leave a like, leave a comment, because we're almost at 1,000 subs, which is crazy, and leave a comment down below on which character you want to see in the game. So moving on to Human Torch's first abilities, we've got Fire Cluster, which is launch forward a splittable fireball. Now that sounds interesting to me. So I guess his primary fire is to launch forward a splittable fireball. So when you shoot it, I guess it can split up into 2 or 3, so it's not going to be bang on maybe. Depends on which way it splits. So that looks like that's going to be his main. The next ability is Plasma Body. So hold left shift to enter a state of accelerated ascent. So imagine how when Iron Man's flying and his, I think it might be his left shift, where he can boost and like he flies just faster through the air and his movement's amazing. I think it'll be something along the lines of that. So moving on to the next abilities, we've got Blazing Blast. Launch a fireball to create a flame field at the targeted area. So for this one, you launch a fireball at them and there's a flame field, which I imagine is probably like a circle around them. And if they're in that circle, I guess they'll be losing health because they'll be burning. This sounds like pretty good because you could trap someone in a corner. You could launch a fireball at one spot to like block enemies to go a different way, because it doesn't actually say how long the flame field lasts. So this could be a really good ability if you use it wisely. The next ability is Burning Soar. So soar rapidly upwards. Again, another movement ability, but it just shows how fast that he can move and like get out. Which is just really good for a character like him, which I believe is going to be a duelist. Being able to move and get out and probably get your health back is such a key ability to have. So moving on to the next abilities, we have Flaming Meteor. That's dive towards the ground, dealing damage to enemies and detonating any flame fields hit. So this one is for when you're in the air, I guess a little bit higher up. I guess you could be any height, but I guess higher the better. So you dive towards the ground, dealing damage to enemies and detonating any flame field hit. I mean, this one sounds crazy. You literally are a flaming meteor hitting the ground and just dealing damage to everyone around. It's like it's like Venom, the way that he can swing and like dive into people. Human Torch is just a dive character. So Pyro Prison, connect flame fields to form a firewall that deals continuous burning damage to enemies. Pyro Prison, this one kind of reminds me of the one I was just saying about creating a fireball on the floor. Imagine this one, a firewall that would stop enemies going through because they go through the burn. That's crazy. And moving on to his ultimate that I believe is Supernova. Explodes with the cosmic fire to deal damage to enemies within range. Upon skill activation, all flame fields will transform into flame tornadoes, dealing extra damage. That sounds crazy. It mentioned flame fields before, so I don't know if you can put flame fields down, but all flame fields will transform into flame tornadoes. That sounds crazy. And the fact you explode with cosmic fire to deal damages to enemies within range is him going supernova. It's just I can't wait to see what this would look like in game, and the voice lines would be amazing. Let me know what you think about his ultimate down below, because I think it sounds pretty good. I mean, I'll have to see what it looks like in game one day. And moving on to his biography. So the top part is just a generic part, but the bottom is for the lore of Marvel Rivals, and it says, since darkness fell in New York City, Johnny has been busy burning Dracula's legions with flames brighter than the sun, but he's still got time to help recover Chronovium and scavenge parts for the time stream reintegration device his brother-in-law Reed Richards is building. If you don't know the lore or story, I'm making a video on this, so please subscribe. But Reed Richards isn't making this alone. He's making this with Tony Stark. So guys, please make sure you hit the subscribe button, leave a like, and comment down below what you think of Human Torch, aka Johnny Storm's abilities. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.